Hello everybody, welcome back to of course another episode of Cape Rugby TV, where we're going to take a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Things do remain busy, and of course there was a lot of activity at City Park this past weekend and also in the Paarl region. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to our partners on board with us, Score Energy Drinks. We're going to explain to you how you can win yourself a case of Score a little bit later during the course of the show. Of course, MChem 24-hour pharmacy on the corner of N1 and Durban Road. And of course, a Decro Paints. We'll talk about Decro a little bit later. Of course, Decro's got everything that you need, including a handy store down here at the N1 at N1 City next to Game. Right, folks, it was a busy weekend at City Park, and we've got a whole string of highlights for you. So tonight we're going to take a look at the Violets Delft game, big game at City Park. We're also going to bring you the DHL Western Province up against Vodacom Bulls game, and we're going to bring you some of the highlights that we did not manage to bring to you 2 weeks ago from the finals, where we saw Kraaifontein winning their match, as well as SK Warmers with their success. In studio with me, Jerome Parvata. Jerome, nice to have you back.
Yeah, JP, good to be back. Almost end of October. We're still talking rugby, so it's good.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to stay busy. Not only is there highlights of a lot of the games this weekend in Paarl, there's also quite a lot of action as well as they play in the knockouts. You guys have, of course, got the DHL under-21s that are doing really well.
Yeah, they're playing the final this week against the Lions. So, yeah, they're doing well. Young talent are looking good.
Yeah. Right, folks, well, let's get straight into it then. We'll show you the first half. Of course, AB Marcus and his team made sure that we got the footage of the match at City Park. Violets, of course, up against Delft. And this is, of course, the finals of the second round. We'll talk a little bit about how one gets into the second round in a second. Let's take a look now. First half highlights, Delft and Violets. Right, there we go, folks. Halftime score, of course, Delft leading 16 points to 15. Jerome, of course, second round finals, teams coming through the promotion league now. This is an important game for both these sides.
Yeah, it's definitely important, and I mean, if you look at the score, the try that they scored pretty even, and I just think again, City Park with the win, what I think is 15-16 halftime score.
Yeah.
I think that score is not enough.
Yeah, well, they're going to have a little bit of work to do, but yeah. Delft and Violets, and of course, big thanks to AB Marcus and his team for sending that footage in. Folks, we'll take a break and we'll come back from the break and we'll carry on taking a look at Violets and Delft. Back in a sec.